Boom. There.
All right.
Aha. Yeah, we're here. All right.
So it's starting this.
Hello, we are the three morons talking with morons about morons because we're morons. Hello, moron. How was your moron?
That was pretty good, moron.
Thank you, moron. How was your moron?
Pretty moron, you know. My IQ lowered by 5 today.
That was a quality moron move right there. Man, never more prime moron than this guy right here.
Yeah. My IQ was quite low.
We're a debate topic. I don't know if you'll agree with me on this one, but
Circumference of a hippopotamus. Let's talk about it.
Hey, that's a reference, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes, a reference. See episode 1 of this podcast to see the joke.
yeah.
This is the podcast they're watching.
I know, episode 1, I mean of the original.
Episode 1 of season 1. Go watch
Remember,
it.
guys, only we address each other as morons or our YouTube names. It's
Right.
just like playing Among Us,
Among
All
Us.
right.
which we
Among
haven't
Us.
done in like 2 weeks.
Okay,
but it's like playing-
okay,
Yeah.
I did it with you, all right, and you and I.
Hey, Mr. Silver hasn't done it yet.
Oh, this is so weird.
A Silver?
Hey, Silver, cut the cheese. Just give us that old sea shanty you got there.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her.
So I'm curious.
The voyage is long and the winds don't blow when it's time for us to leave her. Fine.
Sorry.
Be that way. You don't want to hear our great singing, then it's up to you.
Wait, Crash, wait, will the song get DMCA'd?
What?
What?
Basically copyright, in a way.
No,
You won't get any money.
You can't copyright sea shanties because they're one people can sing anytime they want.
And also, we're just too damn good. They'll
Yeah.
think we're the original creators of it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, sure.
Also, sea shanties have been out for ages, so
Oh, yeah.
copyright would be pretty up.
Yeah, if
Really?
they were copyrights, then no one would be able to. The sea shanties would have been lost in time.
No.
Yeah. Oh. So we're debate. I don't know if anyone listening to this podcast would agree with me on this one, but do you dislike or like what people have done with different characters from like DC or Marvel?
Well, yeah. Contrary to popular opinion, I actually really like the way the DC is going on the cinematic universe.
I know, but I mean like in their movies. Like for example, I remember watching Ninja Batman, which is like Batman goes
I've
back,
watched Ninja Batman.
go back in time. Yeah.
I've watched it.
Also, spoiler alert.
That was the
Joker
weirdest
and the most
frickin' movie ever.
yeah, I know that was a great one as well. Joker and most of the other villains became shoguns, which are basically warlords in their
Okay.
No, aside from Bane became a sumo that had no lines.
yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. It sounded like it listed everybody who got sucked into the time vortex, and then Bane wasn't mentioned that, and then he was briefly mentioned on the back computer, and then he came up as a sumo. He didn't even come up as like a warlord, and then he was just gone. A tree fell on him, and he was gone.
Like I feel like I feel like I want to see more Bane because I thought
I
it's
wanna
weird.
turn.
For me, for Bane, I didn't like his design in the film. To
Oh,
me,
shit.
I feel like Bane would have been better
Hey, can I
as
swear on there?
Yes.
I feel like Bane would have been a lot more better as a samurai. But
Yeah.
instead of using blades, he uses his bare hands.
Yeah.
Like Shredder, in a way.
Yeah.
But also,
It's really
I didn't
undermining-
like Joker's voice. I kind of did, but it's not the voice I'm used to.
It really undermined
Bane's-
Bane from like The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
You think the darkness is your all
I like Bane.
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born.
I have something to say. Okay.
You have something to say, bro?
What
You,
must
ha-
you
Yes.
you said
Yeah,
say,
okay.
Mr. Funzilla?
Oh, God, I had to get used to that. Anyways. Right. Okay. Editor. Who's your editor anyway?
He's his editor.
No, it's me.
You're the editor?
I am.
You got the podcast.
A Silver is his own editor. AS is his own editor.
Oh, okay. Anyways. Right.
Call me as
Okay, do this then. Do this. Put spoiler warning up, okay? You know, beep. We're talking about No Way Home now. We're going to talk about spoilers.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
All right, talk about the movie.
You're not Peter.
So you guys will have to prepare for that because
warning.
I'm not
Spoiler ahead.
waiting. His spoilers ahead. Anyways, let's talk.
Yeah.
The movie. What do you guys think of it?
I honestly liked it, actually.
It's my favorite Tom Holland movie, not because it's Tom Holland, but because of the other two that are there.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, you don't like Tom Holland, right?
I do not like Tom Holland at all.
Like,
Why?
it's
Is he
weird.
just Now, what's so wrong about?
There are various factors.
I was watching. I'm ready for. I was watching this YouTuber before who does TikToks. Dude, like he does a bit of debates. He likes Tom Holland as an actor, but he feels like his role for Spider-Man
Is not good.
wasn't scripted as Spider-Man, like the one we know as Peter Parker.
Oh, excuse me.
Because Peter Parker in the comics never really liked Iron Man.
I apologize for my grossness.
Because he is the first name of Spider-Man. He doesn't use any type of weapons made by the government.
What are your air raid sirens?
But No Way Home is No Way Home is the other Spider-Man movies we've seen. He's a big fan of Tony Stark.
Yeah. Also, can I just say thank FunGodzilla06 for reminding me to keep up my.
You nerd.
I can edit it out. I did it with Among Us. I made it the most obvious thing ever, but I did it with Among Us. Anyways, I wanted to thank my good friend Zilla over here. I'm gonna call you Zilla because it's easiest.
Yeah, I don't care.
You can just call me
Stop touching.
Arts or something.
I'd like to thank my good friend Zilla over here for reminding me to continue the tradition that I record a podcast every grade. Because I recorded the Salty Boy podcast in grade 9, I recorded the podcast in grade 10, and now I'm recording this one, the Three Morons, in grade 11.
Yes.
We need to do this more someday.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, my little debate. People who have seen people who see or read the Miles Morales.
For listeners at home, love you to death. Adjo is doing some kind of weird dance. I don't know what it is.
The shanty stuck in my head.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's doing a weird dance. If I could show you, I would, but I don't know. No, it's
Mimic it, I'll record it.
Get our
I
record.
can try. I don't know.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, that was...
Dude, that's my natural sound. Okay, that's my bass form sound.
Oh,
I need to power up.
anyways.
That's my default noise, using 100% of my power.
Anyways, the person I watched before said that they wrote Spider-Man from like Spider-Man, like Tom Holland, as what was his name called again? It was the main character in Spider-Verse.
Miles
Miles Morales. Like they wrote as Miles Morales. Miles Morales was a big fan of Iron Man in his comics.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I will, as much as I do admit it, I will admit that they did things correctly with Tom Holland's Peter Parker that they didn't do with the other ones. But I don't like how he's portrayed because I can never take him seriously. It doesn't matter how many hardships he goes through.
Yeah.
I still see him as this young, immature kid.
Same.
You see him as a child.
Yeah, even at No Way Home, spoilers again, warning, if you get spoiled, it's your fault at this point because we warned you twice.
Nice.
But
Yes.
Aunt May died, and even then, when he was going to kill Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, it's still I don't see him as a threat. I
know.
don't see him as,
You see him as a child in a tantrum.
It's like seeing Ned Leeds play, or the guy that plays Ned Leeds. It's like saying he's going to become Hobgoblin. I can't take him as a Hobgoblin seriously. He doesn't look like someone to play Hobgoblin. He just doesn't work.
Here's the weird part about me and my brain is that it's weird because Spider-Man still, Tom Holland Spider-Man, was still holding back his punches.
Yeah, in a way, it's one of my punches because if he can do some of the feats he does in the movies, he should be able to take out Willem Dafoe easily.
No, because
Willem Dafoe also did have the super soldier.
Well, that's fair, but
he had
still.
strength in it.
I know, but still, it's
all right. Here's the odd thing. In the comics as well, when Dr. Octavius, well, this comic warning, there's an older comic warning, but anyways, when Dr. Octavius took control of Spider-Man's body, and have it go on a rampage, he saw Spider-Man punched a literal lamppost in half.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is similar to Superman in a way. Because Superman does that he pushes his face away from the punch so the person is right arm. Spider-Man is strong enough to kill a person with just his bare hands.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, he could have killed the Vulture. He could have killed anyone he wanted to, including Kingpin, but he doesn't.
But Spider-Man doesn't kill. Proceeds. I didn't want you to play a clip of where Spider-Man kills somebody to be
Electro. Yeah.
There's
Spider-Man doesn't kill.
random folks are memorizing lines right now.
that's true.
No, it's a,
But another interesting thing is that Spider-Man doesn't kill, but
Sorry, that took me back to the clip from No Way Home, where it's just like, I remember I was absorbing energy from the grid, and then I was, oh shit, I was gonna die.
yeah. Yeah,
Anyways,
I should like having all the old villains. That was a nice
new
touch.
debate. For that security breach.
Okay, switching topics like that, you know, this
Sorry.
could be.
I wanted to talk a little more, and
Sorry.
viewers,
This could be like
I want to talk a little more about
episodic.
something. For example, sorry, Robin.
Whoa, no, I say it's not that kind. Not that. No.
Viewer, listeners,
I mean,
listening at home, love you to death. My associate, Demon Shadows, was doing a sound.
EyelessArts. My YouTube channel name is EyelessArts. You know this, brother.
It's okay. Edit it out in post. Just stop shooting light, and I will stop.
Anyways, he was doing a weird sound like that. It sounded weird. I don't know why. It sounded like he was doing something a little not suited for this channel. Well, maybe it is. Anyways,
Next debate.
yes.
Anyways,
Is he appropriate for this podcast? Anyways,
Definitely.
I want to talk about something. Doc Ock floating. Do you find it funny? Because I want to do something with that image because we managed to get a picture of Az over here that was just unimpressed, and I wanted to just put Doc Ock on his shoulder.
I can
It would be
draw that.
perfect.
I can draw the mic.
It would
I
be.
can-
Jacksepticeye stuck in space with Markiplier. Okay.
Anyways,
Sorry, you can have a kid. I'm not done.
I can draw.
Yeah.
That you want.
I mean, you
brother.
could, but it'd be cool, like Photoshop it, which I don't know how to use Photoshop.
Yeah, I can
so-
draw Azure Silver eyes.
But eventually, I might get it. So if I ever make it, Az will probably post it in one of his videos or something. So you can see my art project.
Yeah. Anyways,
Let's switch topics.
So I watched this video before saying that Montgomery Gator, who's taken the replacement for Bonnie, is actually the most strongest animatronic, like normal animatronic wise, because
It's the air raid sirens.
it's Raid.
There's a nuke. No nuke inbound. Get that cover, everybody.
Tactical nuke incoming.
Loud. Guys, you're being loud. Calm down.
Calm it, Cupid.
Calm down the testosterone, okay?
Sorry.
I can make that
Anyways,
joke.
So Montgomery Gator can actually pick up and throw a car because the bucket he was lifting up had way too much pounds for regular animatronic lift. And he's actually a lot more faster than other animatronics.
And even so, you gotta think about, like, they're animatronics. They're not humans, and even though their
robots.
shells might look kind of...
We have a special guest.
It's
It's a special guest here from previous podcast.
Tell me, the morons are joined by a moron. Tell me, what's your moron like?
It's a new podcast.
Very good moroning.
Yeah, the three morons.
So
So
we're
we're
talking
special
about-
guest for the
We're
previous.
currently talking
I
about
already-
security
I
breach
already
right
told
now.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah,
So tell me, moron, what's your thought on security breach?
I haven't played it. I haven't watched it. I've been
nerd.
trying to avoid because my computer can't run it.
Oh, wow.
No one's can. Professional YouTubers in the game still hitches.
I know.
And
but,
it's still lags.
no. My
That's
game.
what hitches is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It lags.
Oh.
The frames.
also,
You want to play fighters?
they are
19 frames,
actually
19 frames.
so fun fact, they're actually making a multiplayer security breach game on Steam.
They probably should wait until they've actually got the game running decently in the first place before they go and...
because you gotta play as 3 Gregorys or multiple Gregorys, and the animatronics are basically the imposters in a way.
Is this like Secret Neighbor or something?
Almost, but they're not like disguised. They're actual animatronics roaming
that
around
face?
with their abilities.
Secret Neighbors.
No.
Anyways,
Why didn't you guys
One-
tell me you were doing another podcast?
one thing
Because
I find interesting is that
no, Zilla over here, he was
Yes.
like demanding it the past couple days, and then I just remember now.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because
Anyway.
you were down there doing.
You were occupied.
You're occupied. When I thought I want to do it now.
right.
I want to get in this.
He wants it.
I want it,
One
okay.
video.
Me and
He
you
wants
could
at
have been
least
like,
one
hey, you want to be
I
in a
want it.
podcast? And
I
would
want
be
it
like,
in.
yeah.
Okay. I want it in. I want
Anyway.
to enjoy the
Podcast is
experience.
fun.
I'm gonna say it right now. Rick.
Okay, so I guess you're perfect. So I guess how you kind of the
so,
I guess speak,
Azrael, stop.
boy.
Big child.
I have.
No, it's professional. Well, yeah, they don't have to call me Azrael,
But
but,
it's-
they want to keep it professional.
Professional, you're professional.
Anyways,
Okay.
So, Chris, how are you?
Okay, Chris is dead because it was all deleted. Anyways, you can just go with Bree still.
anyways,
Last of breeze.
So, one thing I realized that most,
No, they don't.
most
Do you know how
people.
many times this man has made a pun? Okay, it's annoying and it sucks.
How many times he's taken my name and put it into literally any random.
Okay, let's let Isaiah finish his brief discussion.
Okay, no. You know every time this man's called me a bitch, alright? It's annoying. Oh, because I stole
you
it.
stole my joke about jaywalking.
I don't care.
Anyways,
That's why you're a bitch.
anyways, what I was gonna say was this. So, everyone knows Sun and Moon drop, correct? Most the show in the game, they're like crazy characters, but in the fandom, they are just the most wholesomest duo of all. I see.
In the fandom, they are like.
The fandom's fucked up. I mean, there's a bunch of furries in there. Are we really gonna go there?
Everybody's like obsessed.
And what's that-
Everybody's obsessed with Springtrap for some reason.
Let's talk about the art, please.
And they.
You know, we're gonna talk about the art.
You know what bugs me about the fandom? People that ship like Springtrap and Baby, or like Michael and Baby, or stuff like that, because it's disgusting. Because they are literally family. Why are you getting that closer to my face?
The baby.
All right, so
It's amazing
I
how
follow
much
this
stuff
artist on DeviantArt who does a lot of like FNAF fan arts, and everyone in the fandom might hate me for saying this,
Oh, God.
but this artist ships Springtrap from FNAF 3 with the marionette from FNAF 2.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, right,
And they
brother.
have biological kids.
Brother, you might get flamed on Twitter. You don't even have Twitter, but you can get flamed on Twitter.
They're gonna make an account for you. Go to your house, give you the phone, just so they can spam that phone.
You're like,
I like whacked it on my
Twitter, man.
brace.
Twitter and get like that comment.
Also,
There
one
you go,
thing
Twitter hits
I would get
everything.
people to suggest, like,
Are you?
anyways, what I'm trying to say is this. So, Sun and Moon drop. They say it. I'm still trying to figure out how he changes to Sun and Moon.
Me too. We were
Like,
discussing that
Yeah.
yesterday.
Like also, I remember this. The patterns on his outfit.
Naughty children.
I am Crane. We are the Crane.
Naughty children
said-
must be punished.
Actually, it's
I'm not hitting the
bad
note the way I did
children.
yesterday.
It's actually bad children.
Actually, he switches lines, doesn't he?
Must be.
No, he switches found and punt. Never mind. I lied. It is bad.
Changes.
Okay, is it just me or
Children must
does
be found.
Moondrop like when he when Moondrop like first comes in, does he just seem really kinky? Cause he's like naughty boy, naughty boy,
Naughty boy.
It's past your bedtime.
Naughty
You must be
boy.
punished.
No.
And I'm like, that is so kinky.
Guys,
Why did they?
Can we please turn off the horn? All right. Okay.
No.
We take it down. Okay. The FNAF fan already has enough of that.
Because
Security alert! Security alert! Woo, woo, woo!
anyways, sorry, guys.
I'm not one of those.
Security alert!
I know.
Security
I
alert!
think I don't know.
You're banned from the daycare. Wait,
You're banned from the daycare. It's rule breaker.
No.
You're banned from the daycare.
Hold on.
Security alert. Security
Sorry.
alert.
Hold on.
He has become an air raid siren.
Terrible job, Super. You raped no one that badly.
Gregory,
Freddy,
I'm
stop
truly
being-
sorry. No, okay. I was
Freddie, stop being mean to me. I'm like 12.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Try, Gregory.
I
Let's
love
bridge
your
up.
enthusiasm,
Let's
but there
bridge
are
up.
3 other people here to talk.
eyeless
I'm
arts.
sorry, but man, come on.
Arts.
Okay, you're hogging the spotlight. It's
Right,
art.
yeah, arts, whatever, eyeless, I don't give a zay. Jesus Christ.
Audio listeners love you to death. We're sitting on some stairs, and Ash just hit his hand. He is now in pain. He is standing there and he's laughing. He's liking the pain. I'll give you. He loves it. Anyways, right. Making a lot of. Yes. Okay. Sorry, audio listeners. Right. So here's my thing. Because you've seen a lot of the like Gregory. Funny ha's. I've seen one too. Gregory, I'm truly sorry. I'm not gonna do the voice. I don't care.
Gregory,
I'm truly sorry. I fucked up the cobblestone
Way to
generator.
go.
way
Way
to
to go, super.
way to go, superstar.
You watched Markiplier's
watched several
full play. Yeah, multiple people played
Markiplier.
all the way, and you don't know the lines properly.
Jack the Kai.
Yeah.
I don't either. I just
You know what's
watched-
weird is that,
I did watch the thing, but
I'm
I'm
just holding
trying
the
to avoid
phone now.
spoilers
I feel
I've just
like
been holding the phone the entire time.
I feel like most
Yeah, it's his
Cooties.
fault.
Yeah, what?
I feel like most
Cooties.
characters have like.
Oh no, give me the mic. Give me the
I
mic.
feel like most
Don't show it in my
I feel like most
face.
people like.
Oh, we're fighting
sim
now.
Over
Sorry if you hear wind.
animatronics. so
Asriel
much.
is proceeding to
Like,
attack me.
realize-
He's doing the dance again. He's doing
You
a
guys
weird
realize-
crab dance.
You know, it's weird.
This is my whatever.
I think the weird art people do with the animatronics now, like with like the scary breach ones, is actually a lot
hit your
more
head?
My bracelet.
Oh,
appropriate
suck.
in a way because they're not possessed by dead children.
Children.
Okay, but here's the thing that is getting me. All the animatronics in Security Breach seem to have personalities, which means
Personality.
William's Remnant Trials thing was it was successful, and somehow Fazbear Entertainment saw that.
So did Scott Cawthon ever like did Scott Cawthon, that guy that made the Final Fantasy games, did he ever like truly make Purple Bonnie canon? Because if you remember correctly, and hear me out before
I
you
know
say
nothing
anything.
about the FNAF lore, by the way. I'm
I
just gonna
just said hear me out before you say anything. Because in the first
my
game,
personal bubble has.
holy crap! Because in the first game, in the very first game, Bonnie was purple, and then in the blue, and then in the second game he was blue, but that was a prequel because he was from Fredbear's Family Diner, and then he was in FNAF 3, and then he was blue. I need to be known. I established this myself. I didn't watch a theory on this. Fuck off. FYI, she was mimicking my movie. The Five Nights at Freddy's 4 that takes place after Five Nights at Freddy's 2, because if you notice, Bonnie's what ties it all together. Because the color of Bonnie in
purple.
Withered 2, you're messing me up. Because the color of
Bonnie.
Holy shit! No, the color of Withered Bonnie in Final Fantasy 2 is the same color as Bonnie, Nightmare Bonnie. But Bonnie from Final Fantasy 1 is not the same color as Nightmare Bonnie. Therefore, the nightmares happen from the animatronics that are in Final Fantasy 2, but the nightmares are from Fredbear's Family Diner. And it talks about the suit moving around, which is the literal whole plot of Final Fantasy 3. And you can really stop doing that with your goddamn hand, Bree.
Audio listeners, which is the only thing I have.
One thing
Bree
I
is.
find weird is that
I'm copying his hand movements
a lot
because
of
he
theories
talks
I
with his
see-
hands
Also,
a
can
lot.
I just say, I noticed this as a statistic. Out of the original 4, you don't know, as the original 4 animatronics, the OGs, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie,
Yeah, I
and
know.
Foxy,
The classics.
Yeah.
Classico.
Yeah. Bonnie's the least used one because he's in the first game, he's in the second game, he skipped the third, he was in the fourth, he was like, he was horribly mocked in the fifth game, he was in the sixth game, and then he's not in Security Breach.
don't forget all the custom nights.
I don't count him, everyone's in Ultimate Custom Night.
Not everyone. There's only 50 animatronics in Ultimate Custom
I mean
Night.
the OGs.
Not even it-
Some
I mean-
variation of the OGs is in Custom Night.
Everyone is here. You know,
And he is still
insert
purple in
Smash
Ultimate
music.
Custom Night. The
That is
one
true.
from number one?
I have to go do my.
Yeah.
my
Yes,
But-
walk away, you bitch. Walk.
Anyways.
Keep walking.
Tell me
Just
no.
walk.
So Jay has just
Sorry.
FunGodzilla has just left the chat. So, one thing I find interesting is that, is it weird that they always change up most of the animatronics designs to me? It's like, also their powers are also I don't think you heard me say this before, but Montgomery Gators is actually the most strongest, not enhanced animatronic out of the whole entire series of FNAF.
They're all really strong.
No, I mean,
have you seen
no.
the size? Especially Withered Freddy. I love the size of Withered Freddy.
Like,
that
no, like-
man is the best.
I
All
heard
the
that they're, like,
animatronics were
they all in
like
VR?
strength.
Yeah.
I can't even reach up because I'm too short.
Like, here's weird thing. All animatronic strengths
But
are
you're
just
also
are
short,
to
so-
match the similarities of a human being. Montgomery Gator was able to hold up a giant bucket filled with balls, going down on
Stop
him.
talking about balls, man.
Going down on him. And he was able to lift it up like it was nothing. He was able to keep it up like it was nothing.
He still struggled and failed to hold it up.
Yeah, if the floor didn't collapse, didn't give out before he did, he'd be able to lift that up and just be fine.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Are you ready to rumble? Today, in the right corner, we have FNAF Geek. And in the left corner, we have Stubborn Man who makes his points known with his mind 100% focused on the topic at hand. Who is going to win this debate? Stay tuned, random people. You don't want to miss this.
I swear, Jam. I swear.
Okay, so now that I give the real cool intro, you guys stop talking.
I was gonna poke it.
Anyways,
We're not playing Pokemon.
I don't even have.
so
Pokemon.
you disagree with me saying that McGonagall isn't the strongest?
No, he is probably like pretty strong, but like.
Oh, I was thinking about the floor that he was standing on wasn't really the strongest. I was thinking that he constantly kept on jumping as well to get closer to the opponent, to get closer to Gregory. So, in hindsight, he is like technically the strongest one if he didn't keep on jumping. Plus, the whole entire floor collapsing, he could probably lift the car and chuck it somewhere.
He's also an animal.
Okay.
Are you just gonna leave that on, or are you gonna stop?
No, of course not. I'm gonna stop.
All right.
Who's
I
gonna?
gotta put on my mask.
Who's gonna edit it?
Me.
Azrael's his own editor.
Adios.
Adios.